the woman accidentally discovered. The bodyguard she had chased for 3 years needed to look at her stepsister's photo every night to fall asleep. He even hid his identity as a billionaire to work as her bodyguard, just to protect the stepsister from being bullied. In that moment she completely gave up on him. She burned all of his belongings and called her father, saying she was willing to marry the rich heir in place of her stepsister, on the condition that her mother's 50% company shares be returned to her. She also promised, on the wedding day she would personally gift the bodyguard to the stepsister. Her father was thrilled and agreed immediately. A week later, as the wedding approached, the bodyguard suddenly appeared. Seeing her burning his things, he thought she was doing it to get his attention, but knowing his true nature, she snapped back at him, leaving the bodyguard completely confused. Still determined to stay by the stepsister's side, he lowered his head and apologized. To teach him a lesson, she ordered him to travel to the farthest dessert shop in New York to bring back a treat. Despite the heavy rain the night before, the bodyguard returned home soaked. This made her secretly happy, but suddenly music came from the piano room. She rushed over, only to find the bodyguard playing a piano piece her mother had written for her to impress the stepsister. Furious, she slapped him and declared no one else was worthy to hear that piece. The stepsister pretended to feel guilty, claiming it was her idea, and she was willing to be punished. Without hesitation, the woman ordered her to kneel for a full day and night. Panicked, the stepsister pretended to faint, and the bodyguard ignored the woman, carrying the stepsister away without a second thought. That night, as the woman was packing, the stepsister came begging on her knees, claiming she hadn't meant to upset her that morning. Just then the father stormed in and slapped the woman across the face, scolding her for humiliating the stepsister. Only then did the woman realize this was all part of the stepsister's scheme, but when she didn't react, her father ordered people to beat her with sticks. At that moment, the bodyguard appeared and stopped them, but instead of helping her, he only did it to protect the stepsister's reputation. When the woman woke up, she found herself in an abandoned warehouse. Seeing the marks on her captor's hand, she realized it was the bodyguard who sent him. But at the last second, the bodyguard arrived and saved her again. Unaware that she had already lost all faith in him, soon the day came for her to leave, and she attended her father's final pool party. Her father warned she must board the plane by 9 that night, and once she landed, he would transfer the company shares. She agreed without hesitation, but when the stepsister saw her, she panicked, thinking she had failed to drive her away, so she dragged her into the pool. The bodyguard jumped in immediately, but only to save the stepsister. Even as the woman cried for help, he didn't move. She sank into despair, but was rescued by someone from the rich heir's family. Back inside, the bodyguard gave the stepsister a lucky charm he had begged for, and ordered a proposal to be arranged, planning to reveal his true identity. But unaware of all this, the stepsister tossed his gift into the trash as soon as she heard the rich heir wanted to propose. The next day, the bodyguard went to propose, but overheard her talking to her friend by accident.